Welcome back, Breffney faithful, to another episode of Cabin Lakemen. We are getting ready to start week 5 of our season here, and going to be hosting a game against Florida International. They are 2-1 on the young season, so let's see if the Lakemen can move that record to 5-0. And starting off with a touchback, that should get us in good position. There's their quarterback number 1, Keon Jenkins, a 5'11", 190-pound junior. Pretty good mobility. We'll see what the Lakemen can do to stifle their attack, and hopefully it'll work out for us. And they're starting up on the ground, and Big John Decker says, I don't think so. He is not having the best season in the world, but he's off to a pretty good start. I believe he's our number 1 rated defender at 79 overall. And they stick with the ground game, and they are getting nowhere. Lakemen D'ing up so far today. Love to see that, to get off to a hot start, and got a little pressure on them. And it is a sack. Kevin Talib coming in and making it 4th and 23. Real hot start for the Lakemen. Love to see it. And there are the Bella Nuan Beauties enjoying today's game so far. This should be a good one. Giving us a real good start there. Kevin Talib, a freshman, coming off the edge and making the play. And there's Shaq Cunningham, our freshman stud quarterback. A lot of freshmen playing in this game. Let's see how it works out for the Lakemen. So here we go. And a quick handoff to Nick Juravicius, nets 3, and it's now 3rd and 7. Lakemen going underneath, and that did not work, but you know how we do. We ain't stopping. Take a chance. Going underneath again, and this time it's Trayon Bell with a big gainer. He is taking it down to the 26-yard line. First down, Lakemen. Chance to really get this game going. And we send Nick in motion. And Shaq's just going to take it himself and pick up 7 on the ground. 2nd and 3. And we're going to go back to Nick on the ground right here. And he's getting hit in the backfield. Offensive line has not done a stellar job so far, but it's early. They can turn it around. And that was a terrible pass, and was lucky that was not intercepted. So we could kick the field goal here, but that's not Lakemen football. And we're going to go underneath to Javon Moore. Seldom used Javon Moore picking up the first down. And there's some nice blocking. 5 yards right there for Nick Juravicius. All right, gonna see if this is man. Looks like man coverage, so we are going to be looking at Scotty. Nope, never mind. It's just Shaq striding on into the end zone. And I love the fireworks going off in the background as Shaq is dancing it up. Making it a 7-0 game. Lakemen out to a fast start over Florida International. Trying to become the kings of Florida. Although we should really be playing Florida and Florida State to assert that dominance, but we'll get there. Ooh, there's a good play. Danny Mack making the tackle after a big chunk gain right there for Florida International. And now it is 2nd down and 14. Must have had a false start penalty right there. So 2nd and 14, Lakemen stuffling the run game so far. I love to see that. As they go back to that quick pass, not this time, as Dakota Mills coming up and making a quick hit. And 3rd and long. And they're doing their shifts, so we're going to shift as well. See if we get a little pass rush going here. And just a little. Ooh! Big hit there by Marcus Daly, the Copper King. Of course, to the 4th down. And here is nothing. Ooh, what a punt. Pinning us deep on our own 3-yard line. So that's where Shaq and the boys will go back to work. And let's see what we got. Nick with a little cut, and he picks up 6. So 2nd and 4 here. And Shaq evades the pressure. Oh boy, this could be a big one. This could be a big one. Wow, number 10 got there quick. So Shaq's got 3 carries for 56 yards. I'd say he's having a successful day on the ground. And Nick picks up another 6. He's off to a pretty good start too. Shaq again. Another 1st down. He is scrambling very successfully. And Nick, another 6. This feels pretty steady. I'm liking it. O-line is starting to get a little push as Ty cuts up the middle for 2 and makes it 3rd and short. One underneath to Nick. Another first down. 1st and 10 at the 29. Shaq and the boys. Ooh, we're going to try to go down the field, it looks like. Maybe not. Shaq's just going to pick up quick 8. Wow, he is just killing him with his legs. Just killing him with his legs. Ooh, nice catch, George. That was a dangerous pass. As we hit the end of 1, 7-0. Got the ball on the 8-yard line, I believe. A lot of rushing yards for the team. 7 yards of play, 97 yards on the ground. That's what happens when your quarterback rushes for like 65 yards in the first quarter. So here we go. Nick, up the middle, down to the 4. And we're going to go back to the corner route, I believe, if it's man. Yeah, it looks like zone. Yep, looks like zone. Nick, to George, incomplete. All right, here's what we got. Showing the blitz. They picked it up. And here comes underneath, and that's a touchdown for Scotty McLawler. Showing off them muscles. Good catch there, Scott. And it's a 14-0 Lakemen lead as Scott McLawler catches another touchdown on the young season. He is off to a very, very good start on this one. So here come the Panthers looking to chip away at it. Ooh, missed tackle. Thankfully, he ran out of bounds. He could have had a lot more yards right there. And they are going no huddle again. And a little audible action. As they run to the outside, that running game is getting stuffed. Finn Connor making that play. Off to a very strong start in the run defense. As they go screen. Oh, I thought he had a chance at it. And there's Marcus Daly running that play down. Making it 3rd and 5. Lakemen off to a very good start. Loving how they're playing. And there we go. Not much pressure on the quarterback. He completes it down the field, and there's another first down for the Panthers. So the Lakemen cut him to 3rd down, but could not get off the field. And let's see if they can change that here. And here we go. Oh, big hit from Cormac McDowell. He gets the first sack of the game for the Lakemen, and he does a little Michael Jackson thing. So 2nd and long here for the Panthers. The Lakemen put themselves in really good shape. Let's see if we can keep that going. They get a little play action. Not much pass rush. He is going to run. He picked up 3. That's all right. Take that. 3rd and 13. Let's bring some heat here, boys. Oh, it's a screen. And it is not working. 4th and 6. Well, I should say after the 4th and 6, there's a punt. And the Lakemen come out with Melvin Bowe in the full house backfield. Try to run a little power. And it does not work. Picked up 2. So 2nd and 8. Shaq, you're probably going to have to bail us out here. Run the ball up the middle. Ooh, nice run. Picks up 6 from Nick Jaravicius there. It's 3rd down and a long 2. And we're going back to Nick. And he is cutting his way up the field, and he picks up a first down. And after an incomplete pass on first down, it's now 2nd and 10. And what happened right there? L.J. Young caught a pass that was not intended for him. Bailed us out. Excuse me. As Nick picks up 4 on a little inside zone. And apparently we're sticking with the ground game here. Oh, Ty gets absolutely powered on that one. So 3rd and 5. Shaq back to pass again. Going down the middle. First down. What a catch. I'm sorry, got cut out a little bit. Goes underneath. And there's George picking up 8. And I got Trayon coming across the middle here on that drag route. And instead, Shaq will just run for it. Take it down to the 7. He has 82 yards rushing so far in this game. That is a heck of a performance from a quarterback right there. And we are chewing the clock up a little bit. And I walked into that sack. That's on me. I blame myself. Sorry, Shaq. Put you in a bad spot right there. Ooh. So 3rd and goal from the 13 if we had hit on that pass attempt. And ran into another sack. We are just going to squeeze out the clock here, kick the short field goal, and take a 17-0 lead into the half. Lakemen off to a very good start. Take the 3-score lead, shutting down the Panthers offense, and she's doing some pretty good push-ups right there. Although it looks like it's a little struggle on the way up, but that's okay. Makes it feel a little bit realistic, right? So as you can see, pass game is off to a rough start, but that ground game is pounding people. 129 yards, 12 first downs, 6 yards play. Take it. Take it right there. And here's the highlight of Shaq's waltzing in for a touchdown. That was almost 10-yard touchdown run. And then he goes across the middle here while getting hit. Found Scott McLawler. And let's open the second half here. 17-0, Lakemen getting the ball. And David Adinajay ran that one out to the 20. So could have just taken the touchback and had a little bit better yardage position. There's Nick. Wow, Nick hurdling people, forcing them off. Picks up 12 right there. I love it. Let's go back to the ground. Ooh, should have cut the other way, Nick. So 2nd and long. We're on a little play action. Throwing it to LJ. And he makes the catch. Big gain, and it's a first down. Here we go. Pick up the middle. Picking up 8. Love it. Offensive line's doing a great job on opening up the holes in the ground game. And now we're going to do a little pop pass. And Trayon picks up a first down. He got paid for it, though, with that big hit. And now we'll go to Scotty. Picking up another first down to the 16. And I feel like if we could score a touchdown here, we'll really put this game away, considering how well we've played against their defense. And here comes Shaq again. Picks up another 8. So 3rd and 2. There's George Basilia. 1st and goal from the 3. Let's see if we can get Nick into the end zone here. Not on that play. 2nd and goal from the 2. Set. And Nick is a little beat up, looking at his injury there. But that's okay, he's going to score. Take the touchdown as the Lakemen faithful go crazy. And Nick just says, I've been here before, I don't got to do anything. So 24-0, Lakemen dominating this game, every phase. Nice big hit right there. And that makes it 1st and 10. And they went full house. Ooh, good pass rush. There it is. Finn Connor and Big John Decker wrap him up. Split a sack each. Love the music they got going. Oop, little RPO. Makes it 3rd and 9. Still good position here if you're a Lakeman fan. Got themselves to get a chance to get off the field. They go with the screen. And he is short. Another 3rd down stop for the Lakeman D. Forcing the punt. And a David Adinajay. Let's see if he can make someone miss. He cannot. Oh, he took a big hit right there. All right, 1st and 10. And we are audibling off that play we had. Can go back to the ground game. There's Nick. He is hurt. Got that yellow bar going. So let's get Melvin Bowe a carry. 2nd and 7. We'll go full house. See if we can get a little power off of this. We cannot. Oh boy, that was bad. The defensive line made my center eat his lunch right there. Eat your vegetables there, son. All right, 1st down and 10. After another Shaq scramble, picks up another 1st down. And Shaq's at it again. Not so good this one. He only picked up 2, but still, positive gain. And now we're going to George. Big gain on the way. George with the cut. Oh, made a guy miss. Picked up big yards right there. Great play from George Basilia. Love it. Throwing it down the field. And apparently that play only picked up one. Had some bad editing going right there. And then the quick out to Nick, who is down in the orange. That is not what we want to see. Let's get Melvin Bowe a carry. Running it right up the middle. Picks up the first down to the 8. And I think Bowe is in the game now because of Nick's injuries. Shaq picks up 4. All right, second down and goal from the 4. Go. Oh, what a pick. Oh, my goodness. I thought he had him. But number 32 undercut that route and made a great play. And now it's going to be Panthers ball there at their own 5-yard line. So 24-0 through 3. No, we're not ranked. Not even close. Maybe towards the end of the year we'll get there, but right now, not even close. I mean, we haven't really played anybody worthy of making us ranked. But 2nd and 10 here, they're going to the outside zone. And there's Witt stuffing that one with a little TFL action. So now it's 3rd and 11. Got him on the ropes. They're going back to the ground, and Witt cannot wrap him up. Fortunately, Dakota Mills was there to seal it up. And it is Lakemen ball back on their side of the 50. As Melvin Bowe is picking up 5. Generous run. I feel like he should have lost a few there, but that's okay. We'll go back to him, and he picks up 3. So 3rd and 2 here for the Lakemen, and Shaq is going out of the shotgun formation. Gonna hit LJ. Big gainer. Oh yeah, down to the 21. LJ Young was another good catch in this game. Here comes Melvin. Dancing too much, buddy. You got to lower that shoulder. Pop somebody. All right, Shaq for 2nd and 8. And he's going to pick up 3 hard-earned yards. He took a big shot there at the end of that play. And he's just scrambling again. 1st and goal from the 6. Shaq over 100 yards rushing. What a great day with his legs. And they are in zone. And George catching the ball down to the 1. Shaq has now got 200 yards passing as well. And we're going to send Scott McLawler in motion. Wow. Freddie Sermons is getting beat up at center. That was not a good play. We were going to run it, but it looks like we're going to audible here. And there's an easy touchdown catch for Trayon Bell. And he's going to give the salute. There we go. So 31-0. Lakemen just manhandling the Panthers here, which is great if you're a Lakemen fan. Ooh, here comes the pass rush. Woo! And there's a big sack there by Finn Connor. Makes it 2nd down and 19. And they're going downtown. Wow! Did he catch that? Apparently he did. He was right on the sideline there. I thought he got his feet out of bounds, but got it down. And now, wow, their quarterback made a great play right there. 1st and 10 at the 14 for the Panthers. And their ground game, well, I guess he only got 2. I thought they were actually getting something going there with their ground game, but denied. And now it is a scramble from the quarterback, making it 3rd and 2. And Lakemen are going to bring some heat here on 3rd down. And he's got a tight end for the touchdown. So there goes the shutout. And it is now 31-7. And they are going to do the onside kick. And here we go. There's Westy scooping it up. It'll be Lakemen ball on the 45. Get set. And they're going to go back to Melvin Bowe. He's picking up 3 there. So we're outside the 2-minute warning there. Still 31-7. Ooh, Melvin Bowe spun off somebody but couldn't really capitalize on it. And now we're doing the all goes. Oh, LJ beat his man. LJ beat his man. We're going to go to George instead, and it's incomplete. LJ was wide open there. Ah, shoot. Well, Shaq tried to dance by him, but no luck. Great play by their linebacker. And that means it is Panthers ball, and they're taking a deep shot. And it is intercepted. Mafu Dal with the big pick. And that should just about do it for this game. All right, Ty, let's see if you got another huge run in you, buddy. Ooh, nice little cut. He picks up 12. That is a pretty good run right there by Ty Hardy. And here comes Melvin. And another 3-yard gain, and that'll run out the clock. So the Lakemen lock up their 5th win, 31-7 over the FIU Panthers, trying to claim the dominance of Florida. We're not quite ready for the true top teams, but we're doing pretty well. Shaq Cunningham threw for 203 yards, only 65% completions, but 3 scores on the game. I think at least one of them is a rushing. Yeah, that was a great catch right there. And there is one of his rushing scores. So let's take a look at the stats here once we see the boys sing into the home crowd. Enjoying the ceremony there. The victory over Florida International. So 25 first downs to 6, 437 yards to 134. Really stuffed their running game. Got ours going. 234 yards, 5.2 yards a carry. They were 11 of 13 completing passes. That's really good. We went 17 for 26, 2 TDs to 1. Did outpass them 203 yards to 155. And we went 10 of 14 on third down and 2 of 3 on fourth. We were 5 of 6 in the red zone with 1 interception. They had 1 interception as well. Time of possession was decidedly in the Lakemen's favor. So Shaq, 17 of 26, 203 yards, 2 TDs. Looks pretty good. Did have the 1 interception in the end zone, which is great. Nick Jurevicius had 17 carries for 81 yards and a score. Shaq chipped in 15 carries for 111 and a score. 10 for 27 for Melvin Bowe, and then Ty added 3 for 15. So decent, for a pretty good spread around run game today. George had 4 for 58 on the air. LJ had 3 for 62, a couple of really big ones. Trayon Bell had 3 for 21 and a score. 2 for 13 for Nick Jurevicius, 2 for 18 for Westy, 2 for 25 and a score for Scotty McLawler, and 1 for 4 for Javon Moore. A couple of sacks allowed by the O-line. Leading the way was Aiden Kramer and Jermaine Houston with 4 pancakes each. And then tackles, Cormac McDowell and Kevin Talib led the way with 6 apiece. Not a lot of stops for our defense as their offense was not on the field much. But you can see the number of tackles for losses we had there. Finn Connor had a sack and a half, Cormac McDowell had 1, Kevin Talib had 1, and John Decker had a half as well. And we just saw Mafu Dal's game-sealing interception. No passes defense, no fumbles forced. And there's some nice news. Kevin Talib was Defensive Player of the Week. We did get our first commit of the season as Damon Kunalik, a 4-star gem. We did lose Christian Galladay to Maryland, so that stinks. But still, happy to get our first 4-star commit of the season. Very excited about this Hakeem President fella. He looks really good. So we are going to be working on him and see if we can get him to commit here to the Lakemen. As you can see, we have a punter on our list, a couple of defensive players, offensive players. It's going to be a good season. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the game, and we will see you on next week's episode. Have a good one.